Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Is the way he challenges the black elite. He talks about the black elite that's on TV and speaks that honest truth that we've always talked about on this platform, that a lot of times the worst ideas get out to the black community because the Negroes on TV care nothing about actually going in and building for the community. And the reason they don't is because if they do that, they'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball. They'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball.
Salute. And come on in, guys. Welcome to class. Get on the bus, guys. Get on the bus, guys. How y'all doing? Hit that like on your way in. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or emotions, guys. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. And we try very, very hard not to complicate it. All right, guys? Y'all should have that notifications hit. Y'all should have those bells set, because if you ain't noticed, guys, this is the new channel that's in town right here. This is the new sheriff that's in town, guys. The rabbits got the gun over here. The rabbits got the gun over here, guys. All right? So y'all come on in. Ladies, come on in. You are welcome to come on in, ladies. Keep in mind, ladies, just because we point out what black women are doing on a regular basis, that don't mean we hate our sisters. We calling out the wicked. We can't sit around this wicked. And you can't call yourself an adult if you can't have adult conversations. All right? So come on, we're going to let some of y'all roll on in. But when that music stops, class begins, guys. And today's topic, Sexy Red, she admits black women fascination with jailbirds and them hell of a sons that we talk about. Because that's the part that y'all be missing. Y'all stay trying to talk about how I'm bashing women, and that's because you don't know how to manage your emotions. You haven't done any self-improvement on yourself to where you can let things go over your head and let things roll off of you. No, that's because you sit there and you hide these same behaviors. You think you normalize the behaviors that we talk about. So no, black men don't hate our sisters. We hate the behavior, and we tired of y'all trying to look over there. Stop trying to make us look over there. We want to look at y'all. We want to focus in and address the behaviors that are ruining our community and our culture. That's what we want to do. We don't want to look over there. We want to look right here, guys. Rise and shine. So with that said, let's get on into today's show. Love, take it away.
By saying this, and I've told y'all this before, a lot of y'all is with dudes that y'all want them to be a grown man to y'all and be loving and show you a level of loyalty that was never shown to them, right? You got niggas that they in the streets, they hustle, they do whatever on the other side of the legal spectrum, right? Your mindset has to be trained when you live in that lifestyle to not trust nobody, to be heartless, to understand that the streets is going to use you. So if you don't use it, you will end up getting used up. Like, a lot of y'all missing the reality of what's going on. You want to date a bad boy. Some of y'all be telling me, well, love, I like thugs. Like, I like who I like. I'm attracted to who I'm attracted to, right? Cool. I get it. You like who you like. It is what it is. Y'all missing the point that...
And that's the problem. They like the bad behavior that we call out, but they done normalize that stupid shit as normal. So now they like, mind your business. Mind your business. Well, I can do whatever I want. It's my life. You can. You have your own choices and decisions, but we can speak on it. We can address the issues and the stupid choices and decisions that's made in our community. We can address that. Yeah, we don't have to look over there.
A lot of these niggas y'all dating, they done did 3, 5, 6, 10 years, 9 years.
And for you ladies that talk about, I don't never talk about the men. Are you stupid? That's another trick. That's a look over there. Try to have me look at men who I'm already doing it for. I do it for the men. I do it for the men. All right? And you ain't never heard me say anything other than leave these alone. That's what you heard me tell them. Now, you might not like the fact that I call y'all, but you ain't hear me tell them anything other. Because y'all said y'all don't want us anyway. Y'all don't want us. And then you try to make it like we hate y'all. Black men really hate their sisters. These bitches been hating us. What's wrong with y'all?
Years in feds, 15 years. When people is locked up, right? When they go do time, right? A long period of time, over a year, something like that. When niggas be doing time, they are conditioned just by the circumstance and the situation they in to train their emotions. Because you go to jail, everybody be telling you they're going to be there for you or do certain stuff. You are not in control of a lot of shit.
Now look at all this help. Look at all this help for the woman. This don't help the man. This don't help the man in no way, shape, or form. None of this information fitting to help the man. This fitting to help your stupid ass stop making stupid decisions. Yeah. And poor choices. Because your mother ain't teach you this. Your mother don't teach you the shit that I talk about, the shit that I post, the shit that I react to. Your mother didn't teach it. And the longer, the more you hold on to this, my mama can't do no wrong, the longer and the longer you're going to stay stupid and broke and in poverty and with the same exact results that your mama had. Message.
So over time, a nigga have to train their mindset to not worry about people they care about because of the letdowns, to relinquish their mental on certain stuff that, yes, they should give a damn about, but because they can't touch it, because thinking about it hurt them, because the mindset you want them to be in is going to fuck up their whole emotional state as far as doing their time, niggas be done learn, not because they wanted to, but because the situation has conditioned them to, they be done learn how to manage that and not give a fuck about a lot of stuff. Now, y'all get with these dudes and you want them to feel. You want them to be emotional. You want them to be like a certain kind of way. But girl, a nigga done trained they mental for X amount of years to not fucking give a damn. Y'all understand when people do time, I don't care how much you be there for them, they doing that time alone. There are certain things that out here we are in control of that behind bars or up the road or whatever y'all want to call it, they not in control of. So that whole prison lifestyle be done conditioned their mind. Like y'all be out here and y'all don't understand, bitch, if you want a hamburger right now, if you got money, you can go get one. You want a chicken sandwich, bitch, you can go get that. You want some oxtails, bitch, you can go to the grocery store, cook that shit long as you got the money or the food stamps to do that. When a nigga be locked up, it's so much shit that y'all, you don't even think about that a nigga be wanting and you got to train your mental to not worry about it. Nigga want a hamburger right now, some fries. Bitch, you can't get that shit. You want a steak right now, nigga, you getting whatever they serving at whatever camp or prison you at. Y'all following what I'm saying? Like a lot of y'all females, you want to date nothing but these type of niggas, but you're out of touch with reality on how a nigga have to change or train his mental in order to be able to even cope with doing time. Y'all following me so far? Like, do y'all understand what I'm explaining? It don't matter how much you cry, girl. It don't matter how much you yell at that man, how much you try to take things away from him that you gave him in an effort to pressure him into monogamy with you. It don't really matter what y'all do when a nigga mental is already trained to be emotionless or to cope with life by having the understanding that, bitch, I ain't in control of none of this shit. Nigga gonna snake you anyway. A hoe gonna not be there for you anyway. That ain't for me to worry about. Like, y'all be getting with these dudes and some of them be fresh out. Some of them done been out here, but y'all don't understand. They done went through a lonely, selfish season in their life where a bitch was locked up by their motherfucking self. They had to make friends with motherfuckers they don't know, had to show love to motherfuckers they don't even know or may not have wanted to for the sake of survival. None of this stuff goes through y'all mind. Y'all just want a nigga. You want to, oh, he got a gold chain. He got some gold teeth. Yeah, he drive a foreign car. The nigga be fresh. He got racks in his pocket. And you just want to get with that.
Exactly. Y'all be worrying about what he could do for you, but y'all ain't never looking at what he going to do to you. All right? Message, ladies. Message, ladies. Grab back control over your emotions, bro. The shit that they told you is good ain't good.
Nigga, you want to be his
Zone, man. You a motherfucker, Zone. You know what, Zone? Hold on, man. I got to give Zone one of these for that shit. This nigga Zone, man. Early. So goddamn early in the morning.
You wasn't hate when the motherfucker was living, goddammit. Now the motherfucker dead. Fuck the son of a bitch. Fuck him, goddammit, and fuck anybody with his ass. Yeah. Y'all know the motherfucker ain't no good. You want, look, all you motherfuckers been snitching for him and shit. Now you standing up in here and goddamn it talking about preach it, preacher. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that. I'm gonna shoot your ass too, motherfucker. Keep on. You gonna get shot too, nigga. You gonna get shot. God bless. God bless the fool, goddamn it. God bless the fool. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna end this goddamn thing. Look, where's that goddamn money bowl at? Who got that money bowl? Who's taking that money right now so you leave this bitch? We ain't leaving out here for free, motherfucker.
Lady, you want him to lock in. You don't even understand the amount of mental shit you're gonna have to deal with. There's gonna be a gap in between the way that you think with your emotions and the way that he does. Y'all follow me?
That's a fact. Y'all be wanting the bad boy, right? And the jailbird. Y'all be wanting the jail man, right? Y'all want the guy that's in jail. Do y'all know how much work they put in on self? When you get locked up, right? That is the ultimate level up now for a man. Unfortunately, it come at that expense. But now you go into a period of loneliness, the same period you bitches is out here in the real world with all this freedom, avoiding. Y'all ducking that. And I tell you this all of the time. Y'all got to get into the relationship with yourself. When them men go into jail, bro, it is do for self. They the only one got their back. So this is where they get all of those traits of worrying about themselves, focusing on themselves, all of the things that you out here not doing. Then you want to be in a relationship with a person that took total self-evaluation. Come on now, it don't make sense. This is where y'all be fucking up at. This is where y'all be fucking up. Do you see the help? Do you see the encouragement, the motivation in motivating our sister and addressing the issue? See, y'all don't see the motivation in addressing the issue because y'all want to hide shit in the cat litter all day. We ain't fitting to hide shit in the cat litter all day no more with y'all. The cat out the bag, sis. All right? This is for my sisters that love the thugs, that love guys, because you know we'll get a woman over here that attach her emotions. She don't like thugs, she don't like bad boys, but she a woman and she will attach her emotions to this conversation here and call herself an adult, and then have the nerve to cause get herself triggered, get herself worked up today, right? So now I got to talk to our sisters like if they are on a school bus, right? So today, over here at the Mr. Good Red Show, the title and everything we're going to discuss is primarily about the red section of women. All the women that you see on this chart here are modern women. So don't let them fool you. Don't let them try to slick you. The virtuous woman that we did the self-improvement for, the virtuous woman that we are in the waiting for, she not on this chart. She not on this chart. So can't nobody on this chart hide behind her. I'm telling you that right now. No. All these women on this chart have their own ways of how feminism conditioned them to be entitled and be hell of a. So all these are some hell of a bitches on here. So don't let one, because she thinks she's smart, try to point out another one or call out another one. All of these women on this chart is modern women. But today, over here at the School of Common Sense, we are fitting to highlight the red section. Those are our street fighting chicks like Sexy Red and these little rapping ass females that they done turned themselves into little boys. The little bald-headed boys with wigs on. That's who we're talking about today. And we're going to be talking about the mismanagement of coochie, because these chicks ain't slick either. These are some of the most fake innocent women on this chart right here. They're fake innocent. These are your victim women. They're always a victim. They pop up pregnant. For it to be no good black men, these mismanagement bitches show us they be finding them because they be having babies by them too. They be finding them and having babies by them too. So don't believe the hype. How Tyson told you, don't believe the hype when they talk this ain't no good man shit. Because they sure is getting pregnant. That lime green section, guys. We're going to be talking about them today. And your blue section, guys. Leave off Miss Independent Isabel and leave off the sex-selling junkie. Sex-selling junkie don't give a fuck about no jailbird because the jailbird can't cash app her. You know what I mean? So she don't give a fuck about no jailbird. She need a nigga that's here. So we can leave off the sex selling junkie and we'll leave off the yellow section today. Don't be fooled though. Some of our most educated women are the biggest dummies and they get beat in the head because at some point they got to buy love and they got to buy that image and that fantasy. Because remember, these are the women who they spent their whole life in school. All they got is school experience. We live in real life. We live in reality. So they started the reality way late. So now they're going to come out in reality and have to pay for that fantasy that they have in their mind. So we're not going to talk. We're going to touch on them. We're going to highlight that section. We're going to highlight that section because that section needs its own video because those are the most slickest of the slicks women in our community because they got a little bit of government zaddy education. So they think that shit enables them to be more smarter than a man who did the work on himself. Psych. But anyway, let's get back to love. But for those of you that need me to be anal and specific, right? We're not talking about all. Definitely, we're not talking about some though. So stop that some shit. We're talking about the majority of our street fighting, mismanagement, and big renders. Because those are the women, those are the modern women in our community that deal with jailbirds. Those are the modern women in our community that have no real value for self. So they're going to take whatever they can take and then try to play let's pretend with it. Because it's all about attention, guys. This whole thing boils down to attention. And when Love finish up, we'll get into it. Go ahead, Love. Finish it up.
So far, y'all understand what I'm explaining? I need to know that y'all understand before I move forward and go any deeper than what I'm going right now. Who understand what I'm explaining? These are things that you got to understand before you sit up there and tell yourself like it's cute that you just want to date a nigga that's of that lifestyle. Y'all follow me so far? This is most of y'all problem that you don't get just these simple facts. Bitch, y'all mind is operating differently. Women are just wired by nature to be emotional. So it already takes a grown woman to manage their emotions. On top of the idea that when a woman got feelings or emotions for a nigga, there's a certain type of affection and behavior we expect out of this person. Y'all don't understand when you chase behind these street niggas, a lot of times y'all with niggas that be done condition they mind to control or set aside their emotions to where they don't show. So you begging somebody that the whole lifestyle they in that taught them to push that shit aside. You begging a bitch to put that on the forefront. And then y'all quit.
Exactly. Y'all done got this new thing with y'all where y'all want emotional, available dudes. Are you dumb, sis? That's a weak man. That's a weak man. That have nothing to do with his vulnerability. You know what I mean? Because strong people are vulnerable. So what do you mean you want an emotional available? You already emotional. So you having another emotion is going to have, that's a lesbian relationship. What the fuck wrong with y'all? But y'all let the social media and y'all let all of the wrong people condition your mind for wrong shit. And then y'all normalize it, get bad results, and get mad. And all we do is call out the bad results. We react to the bad results. Like, look at that. You made the decision. You made the choice. Since y'all all want bad boys, right? We come to here today to find out what's the fascination with the jailbird and the hell of a sons. If you not a hell of a woman, you say you're not a hell of a mother. In fact, you're saying that y'all talking like if the men are making single mothers. When we all know over here, anybody want to dispute that? Anybody want to dispute this? Because I stand on this. You see the name on there. I stand on this. Anybody want to dispute this before we go forward in this show? Because this is why they don't like us to address the real stuff, the real issues. Because this would be part of that. How many mothers had kids with jailbirds? Who men men that they knew weren't right. You know what I mean? Because deep down inside, these women be knowing that the reason why those guys are in jail has something to do with them and their comfort. So this is why they get attached to them and they start feeling sorry back, because they know that the dude was out there risking his life for their ass. The moms too. To this day, I ain't never, ever, ever in my life heard a prostitute tell me she was prostituting to keep her father's lights on. You let that sizzle in your spirit. But we want to talk about the fathers leaving. And even if the fathers left, don't nowhere in the Bible say that a man's supposed to stay with a cheater or a chick that don't know who the baby father is, or a woman that can't manage her emotions, or a woman that's disrespectful. I'd leave too. Mr. Goodbread, you condoning leaving? Yep. I'd leave too. Nowhere is it written that you got to stay with a cheater.
Quick to want to talk about a nigga character, or say how he just wrong, or he ain't doing right, or he just ain't right. But that's not what's going on. There is a gap in this relationship shit when you dating a nigga like that. You got to understand this first off. Second thing is, when it comes to being black, urban, of a low-income household in the fucking hood or the ghetto or whatever you want to call it, y'all don't understand.
They don't understand that we come up conditioned to foolishness. We come up conditioned the wrong way. All right, guys, let's get into because some of y'all don't know how it look, how that black jail love look. So let me show y'all how that black jail love, you know what I mean? Black love. That shit look crazy. Let me show y'all though. I mean, some of y'all never seen actual how they do it, how they get married in jail and shit. Y'all ain't never see that shit. I got y'all.
Ready to take station, be a lawful-wedded wife. I do. By the virtue of the authority vested in me as Deputy Commissioner of Civil Marriages, I now pronounce you married. Congratulations. Congratulations. State should you take Freddie to be a lawful wedded husband? I do. And Freddie, you take station to be a lawful wedded wife? I do. By the virtue of the authority vested in me as Deputy Commissioner of Civil Marriages, I now pronounce you married. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Now, what in the fairy tale shit is that, guys? And again, these women be low value. They have no value. They have no other options. And they take this as a control mechanism, guys. Let's break this thing down. Let's break this thing down right here. These women like to control the relationship, right? So what better else than to date a jailbird? You already know he can't go nowhere. He can't do nothing. You ain't got to give him no coochie. You got to understand that modern women want attention, but they don't really want to give anything for that attention. They just want the attention, because growing up, like how Love was about to say, growing up in them hoods, you get neglect. You don't get you don't get attention. Our parents, they on the go. They trying to get food on the table and clothes on our back. And that's a real statement right there. And in that statement alone lets you know the neglect and how many kids was left to raise themselves or society to raise them. And that's a fact. That's a fact. It's not a badge. But again, you got to understand that the majority of these modern women, the women on all modern women, are looking to gyp you. Every deal they make in their life, they got to have the best end of the stick. Every deal they make. We know that in life, sometimes you got to take the short end of the stick to make it the bigger end of the stick yourself. But these women, they don't have a growth mindset. So from the jump, they're looking to gyp you. So this is why they infatuated with the jailbird, because they gyp them. You know what I mean? And they get all that attention from the jailbird. When they get that jail call, right? When they get that phone call, you see how hyped they get? See, I don't know how many of y'all be around. Like I'm around. I'm in the hood. I'm here. I'm here now. They get hyped because they know dude gonna give them his undivided attention. You see, a nigga in the street that's free, they gotta work for it. They gotta work for some of that attention. They can't just get undivided maximum attention, especially not from no real dude, the dudes they should be messing with to begin with. But again, our sisters haven't done any healing of self because they never see them as being the problem when they're in these relationships. You get that? Another thing is, you got to remember who this gender war is between. I tell you this all of the time, guys. Us people that did work on ourselves, we collateral damage if we attach our emotions to one of these fuck-ass people. The gender war right now that you see on social media is between hell of a mother-raised sons and hell of a mother-raised daughters. What is a hell of a mother, Mr. Goodbrad? Is a woman who refused to put work in on herself. A woman who refused to take some self-accountability and then go raising kids. Any woman that have not took in some self-improvement and some self-accountability for what they did to have those children is a hell of a mother. Because you finna spend your whole life, the rest of your little sorry life, hiding poor decisions and blaming folks. You're finna blame your baby father, men, strangers you don't even know for your poor decisions and poor decision making. That's what a hell of a mother is. That we know is a fact because look at our statistics, guys. That's what a hell of a mother is. Single mothers are the problem. And I don't care what you did to get yourself in that position of being a single mother, but that is the problem. We're not going to hide it. We're going to call it out. We're going to talk about it because we don't get nowhere not addressing the motherfucking problems. And it start small. It start with these relationships, these jail relationships, these jailbird relationships. Now let's get to the main event today. You know what I mean? I want y'all to see something and how they let these jail relationships hold them back and keep them from growing, guys. This is why there's no growth in these modern women. They don't grow. And this is why they get these dudes, right? And the dude come home, you know what I mean? And then the relationship dynamic kind of changed now. The dude don't really want them no more. The dude did all that work on himself. She paid all that attention to him and sucked in all the attention, the free attention he gave her, not putting no work in on her. And then next thing you know, you go on social media, because this nigga a dog. I made him. I did this. I did that. What did you do for yourself, man? That's what we talk about. That's what we talk about over here. What kind of self-accountability are you fitting to take, man? What did you do for you? I mean, but listen, watch this shit right here. I found this real suspicious, yo. And for some reason, I'm getting a lot of sexy red content to this month. Sexy red on the interview. While she's on the interview, guys, while she's supposed to be making her money, she gets interrupted by 2 jail calls, guys.
At church right now, right? Mm-hmm. What song are you performing for the church?
My coochie pink. My booty hole brown.
And this is the shit that's conditioning your child right now. This slut rap, this slut music where you get on this song, the beat play, the beat is the best thing smoking, the only thing dope about the song, and you just say the sluttiest shit, you say the craziest shit, and you got these so-called good women, these real women that hear this, see this. They won't call that out, though. You don't see them in the comment section of those women talking about, this ain't right, girl. This ain't right. This ain't for the culture, girl. This ain't, you should take this down, girl. You don't see that. You see women empowered. Yes, it's good to see sisters stepping up and that's bad behavior. All you see is condoning of bad behavior. right? But then go check my comment section. And all I do is tell the truth. All I do is call out this fuck shit.
Food stamps. Have you ever bought some before?
Uh-oh.
An incarcerated individual at St. Louis County Jail.
Baby daddy, I'm in the middle of an interview. I'm gonna call you right back. Okay.
And it's crazy because it's like it's a bond. It's such a toxic bond, and it's a control thing too, bro. It's so much control. It gives them power. It gives them a false sense of power over a man. Remember, I told you who the right hand to this white supremacy shit is, right? And remember what I told you, the deal they made with the white supremacy, right? That they are responsible now of the kids and the black men. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I love you.
What are your cheating skills, 1 through 10?
I'm elite.
Right. Can you give the women out there good ways to cheat?
Hold on. This my other BD.
This is a free call from
This the other one. Gotta tell him I'm
an
calling back.
incarcerated individual at St. Louis County.
Shit crazy, yo. And it's like clockwork, bro. You know what I mean? These niggas is in there. They getting told when to eat, when to shit, when to piss, when to wash their ass, when they can make phone calls. And this is why women, they like weak men. This is why women have grown accustomed to weak men, because they want this attention that you get in a relationship, but you don't have to put in work when you're dealing with a jailbird. All you got to do is just answer their call. All you got to do is just answer their call and hear those sweet, innocent nothings, because they in there practicing their game for when they get out and they can go on and meet the chick that they did the self-improvement for. That's how that works. Motherfuckers ain't gonna be. You think they're gonna be on this phone call talking about? They about to spend 5 minutes talking about the baby, and then the rest being horny. You think they finna talk about a goal, a plan, or something that they're gonna do for the family now, so that when they get out, they already got it. They already got it mapped out. Hell no. They don't talk about shit on these phone conversations, bro. They don't talk about shit but being nasty and fantasies. And that's okay with these women. That's okay with these women. Because in their reality, they're not getting that dopamine hit. But that phone call gives them that dopamine hit. It gives them that dopamine hit. They relate very well to single mother sons because they are single mother daughters, guys. Bingo. Bingo. It's not rocket science, bro. The gender wars between helliver sons and helliver daughters that were women and men that were raised by a single mother with no fathers. So it's a whole lot of entitlement. It's a whole lot of need for undivided attention because they did not get that attention from their single, independent, strong, and independent moms. That's all it is. It's the neglect, guys. It goes back to what I told you. It's a neglect thing.
Jail.
I'm in the middle of an interview. I'm gonna call you right back. I'm with Funny Marco.
Your real name is
If you say my name, we're gonna fight.
okay.
So they can look up if I had eviction before or something.
Sis, you better not quit your day job. You better not quit this rapping shit, sis, because I can already tell you got no skills. If this was an interview, you'd fail. Now I'm gonna play this back for my content creators who might want to react to this on their own. You know what I mean? Because this shit was crazy right here. See how they fumbled it back and they allowed their past. They allowed stupid shit from their past, you know what I mean, to haunt their future and stunt their future. Now you in an interview here, you know what I mean? This is your career. This is your right now. This is your future. Why are you allowing your past to come back and ruin your future? You see the way this man looking at you right now? You know, these guys talk with other bloggers and other interviewers, and this was a bad interview. This was a bad interview to him. And this is what he's going to tell his other guys. Before you know it, you ain't got nobody that want to interview you. You can't market your music, and now you got to go back to sucking dick. if you ever stop. But come on now. You got to be more professional with this shit, yo. And again, guys, this goes back to them thinking that life is a movie, bro. You got to understand how that victim mentality that lives in the black community, it have a lot of niggas thinking that life is a movie. So this is part of it's the part of the movie. You know what I mean? They were Bonnie and Clyde, and he get locked up, so I'm gonna ride or die with you, and it's just a movie. They think it's a movie when we know, us critical thinking folks, us emotional intelligent people, we know that this is a game. Life is a game. It's more like chess.
At church right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
What song are you performing for the church?
My coochie pink. My booty hole brown.
Food stamps. Have you ever bought some before?
Uh-oh.
An incarcerated individual at St. Louis County Jail.
Baby daddy, I'm in the middle of an interview. I'm gonna call you right back. Okay, leave.
What are your cheating skills 1 through 10?
I'm elite.
Right. Can you give the women out there good ways to cheat?
Hold on. This my other BD.
This is a free call from
This the other one. Gotta tell him I'm
an
calling back.
incarcerated individual at St. Louis County Jail.
I'm in the middle of an interview. I'm gonna call you right back. I'm with Funny Marco.
Your real name is
If you say my name, we're gonna fight.
okay.
So they can look up if I had eviction before or something.
Sis, what you worried for? We know you're a criminal. We know you're a stone cold criminal, sis. So don't you be worried, yo. Don't you be worrying, yo. But y'all, yo, that's the end of our show today. I think we touched on everything. Did I forget anything? You know what I mean? I didn't forget anything. That's their infatuation. They are fascinated with jailbirds because they can control them. You know what I mean? Jailbirds are the only people that allow them to continue to keep those hell of a mama traits that's programmed in them, bro. And they play like they're the best people that they can play Let's Pretend with. They get that phone call, they get that jail call, and it's all about them. It's all about them. And that's what they clamor for. That's what they clamor for. An unhealed woman want attention. Remember, weak people crave attention. Like, remember, guys, I ain't even get rid of the list. I ain't give it a list because it was so crucial because a lot of these so-called strong and independent women, they weak, bro. They weak, bro. They are weak. You know what I mean? They are weak. Where we at? 14. Where is that? Weak. You know what I mean? They resist change. Weak women resist change. You know what I mean? They impatient. We know that. They feel entitled to success. They don't allow themselves to be vulnerable. They indulge in self-pity. You know what I mean? So we already know. We already know the vibes, guys. So y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly, do not play with your life. And guys, please stay away from these street fighting and mismanagement chicks, yo. And keep an eye out on them independent Isabels, B. They ain't low. They is not low, bro. They is not low. But we here now, guys. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see y'all later, man. Make sure y'all check out both channels. Go on over to the community tab. It's nothing but real wisdom and knowledge, bro. Salute to all my new subscribers and all my new people coming in, all my new ladies and all my real women that know what time it is. Salute to you ladies, yo. I'm always very impressed when you ladies come in and watch the entire video because I know the truth is love. You know what I mean? The truth is love. Better get you some. All right, y'all. We out of here, yo.
You are not niggas. You are not coons. You may smoke reef and drink wine and do crazy, wicked things. but you are not a wicked person by nature. You have lent yourself to wickedness, but you are a divine creature that must now come into the knowledge and power of your own divinity. And no preacher can resurrect you into your divinity. It takes God himself to bring you into your own divine nature. So we're not dealing with prophets. We have walked out of prophet teaching. This is the time and the presence of God. So I don't talk about God will come. God is already here. And he's working in me to resurrect you to your divine nature.